Hello students, I am Miss M.R. Sheikh from SGM College, Karad. My subject is Cost Accounting. Today, in this lecture, we are going to understand the concept of cost, introduction of cost and element of cost. First of all, we have to understand that cost is a monetary term that have a monetary value in any kind of manufacturing company. In accounting, the cost refers to the monetary value of expenditure for raw material, equipment, supplies, services, labor, product, etc. It is amount that is recorded as an expenses in bookkeeping records. We have to understand that cost, it is related with the expenditure in accounting. That is, they do not include income in cost. In production, research or retail and accounting, a cost is a value of money that has been used up to produce something, to make something, to manufacture something or deliver a service. Hence, it is not available for the use anymore. Next, we have to understand the definition of cost accounting. Cost accounting is the technique and the process of assessment of cost. Now, we are going to discuss about what are the major elements of cost. The elements of cost are those elements which constitute of cost of manufacture of a product. We can broadly categorize or divide these elements of cost into three major categories. In a manufacturing organization, we convert raw material into a finished product with the help of labor, raw material or any other services. These services are material, labor and expenses. With the help of this diagram, we are going to understand what are the three major parts of cost or element of cost. These are explained in the diagram. First is material cost. Second one is labor cost. Third one is expenses. So these are three main categories or elements of cost. Each category have another different subcategory. First is direct material. First is direct. Second one is indirect of each category. That is, material cost has include direct material. Material cost also include indirect material. Second one, labor cost categorized into two subcategories, that is direct labor, indirect labor. Expenses also subcategorized by two different categories, that is direct expenses and indirect expenses. In manufacturing company, we have to understand first cost is calculated, that is prime cost. Prime cost is equal to direct material, direct labor and direct expenses. Then overhead, that include all the indirect material, indirect labor, indirect expenses that is accumulated, called as overhead. Next, again we can bifurcate this element of cost into two categories such as direct material, indirect material, direct labor and indirect labor, direct expenses and indirect expenses. We need to add all direct material, direct labor, direct expenses to calculate prime cost. Now, we are going to understand about the direct material. It represents the raw materials or goods necessary to produce or a manufacture of product. Direct material means which are directly included in the production. That is called direct material. The cost of direct material varies according to the level of output. For example, milk is a direct material of ghee. When we produce ghee, so we can input into the production first raw material, that is milk. So milk is direct material for the production of ghee or butter. Second one is indirect material. There are also indirect material included in production. So it is called indirect material. It refers to the material which is we require to produce a product, but it is not directly identified. It does not form a product of finished goods, but it is necessary to produce the product. For example, the use of nails to make a table. When we produce table, the direct material is timber or furniture material, but there are another substitute material used for manufacturing, that is nails. The cost of indirect material does not vary in direct proportion of product. It can be treated as an overhead. Next, direct labor. It refers to the amount which is paid to the workers who are directly engaged in the production of a goods. It varies directly with the level of output. Second one is indirect labor. In production or manufacturing unit, there are another worker which are working for the various services delivered. That is called indirect labor. It represents the amount paid to the worker who are indirectly engaged in the production. For example, direct labor, we consider the foreman, and indirect labor, we can consider the labor which are doing the cleaning in that plant and machinery unit. That is treated as an indirect labor of that concern. Next one, direct expenses. It refers to the expenses that are specifically incurred by the enterprises to produce a product. The production cannot take place without incurring these expenses. It varies directly with the level of production. जे expenses directly involve होतात production मध्ये त्यांना म्हटलं जातं direct expenses. आणि डायरेक्ट एक्सपेन्सेस शिवाय प्रोडक्शन मध्ये जे इतर एक्सपेन्सेस येतात त्यांना म्हटलं जातं इनडायरेक्ट एक्सपेन्सेस. वी कॅन कंटिन्यू दिस इन आवर नेक्स्ट लेक्चर ऑल्सो. Indirect expenses, it represents the expenses that are incurred by the organization to produce a product. These expenses cannot easily identify. For example, power expenses for the production of a paint. Okay, direct expenses आणि indirect expenses मध्ये डिफरन्स असतो. तो म्हणजे असा की डायरेक्ट एक्सपेन्सेस हे प्रोडक्शनशी डायरेक्टली रिलेटेड असतात. इनडायरेक्ट एक्सपेन्सेस हे इनडायरेक्टली रिलेटेड असतात. हियर with the help of this diagram we are going to understand the first part of our cost sheet. For preparation of a cost sheet we have to find out first the prime cost. प्राइम कॉस्ट ही मिनिमम कॉस्ट असते ज्या कॉस्टला घेऊन आपण प्रोडक्शन स्टार्ट करतो त्याला म्हटलं जातं प्राइम कॉस्ट. डायरेक्ट मटेरियल कॉस्ट, डायरेक्ट लेबर कॉस्ट and direct expenses cost. Some of these costs are called as a prime cost which are necessary to initiate the production. All the direct costs are included in prime cost. Indirect मटेरियल साठी आपण ओव्हरहेड ही कन्सेप्ट यूज करतो. ओव्हरहेड इज इक्वल टू इनडायरेक्ट मटेरियल कॉस्ट, इनडायरेक्ट लेबर कॉस्ट and indirect expenses cost. I hope you can understand these concepts by this lecture. We are going to continue the cost sheet pro forma in our next lecture. Thank you for listening. मराठीमध्ये मुद्दाम बोलले जाऊ दे कोण बघताय नंतर मराठी एवढं